it, babes? Barrie J Davies here, back in another daily podcast video thing. And today I'm going to talk about artist multiples, stuff, artist stuff. So this is something I've kind of mentioned it ages ago, but I thought I'd jump on now and tell you, mainly because I've got the power of video here to tell you and show you things. So when a few years ago, I did a couple of books. There's one, and then there's another book I've done. And the reason I'm quickly talking about these books is years ago I had like a tutorial sit down artist help thing with Bedwyr Williams, and I remember Bedwyr said to me, people never throw books away, and I totally agree with that, because I'm a big art book collector. And so I made these two books. So the reason why I'm telling you about this, if you want to get a copy of any of these books, just to let you know, these are in very short demand at the moment. Supply. I only print 100 each, and I was doing a bit of a stock check because we've been sorting out the open houses. I haven't got many copies left. So if you want to buy a copy and you're in Brighton and they're all signed and numbered, you have to come to my open house, Flamingo House, which is opening next month. And you can get yourself a copy of any of my books there and then. And they're only £10 each. So it's quite a reasonable price for a piece of artwork. I call them pieces of artwork because they're artist books. So what I've done is there's lots of pictures of paintings and more pictures of stuff. It's kind of like a picture book. So I kind of wanted to include things from exhibitions, pictures from the studio. So the first book I did was just called Barrie J Davies as an artist, and I kind of really went to town to try and make it as bonkers and as fun and as colourful as possible. And that has sold really well, but there's not many copies left. And then the second one I did was Art by Barrie J Davies. So what I'm planning on doing is this year I'm going to bring out a new book. So, but if you want to get a copy of my book, get involved. They're cool little collector's items, and so they're in my open house at the moment, which is in May. Anyway, hope you're doing well out there. And if you don't know what this is all about, my name is Barrie J Davies, pop surrealist artist based in Brighton. I do this video podcast thing every day to tell you about stuff and things, and just usually to pop on and say hello, and also to motivate you out there. So if you are feeling a bit lazy, go and do some work. So anyway, but these two books I did were like, they were a labour of love, but this has got the shiny cover on it. I do like the shiny cover. So and a picture of myself on the back. They are available on the website as well. If you haven't bought a copy, they are on there. But whenever people order them, I always pop in free stickers and things like that. So, and if you do order a lot of artwork, I may chuck in a free copy of the book. I have done that as well. So, but yeah, it's all different bits and pieces of images of stuff I've collected. But it's kind of nice to put it all together in a book, because you get something that tells a story about kind of where I was at that time in my art career. And when I was in art school, I do remember being drilled into us to document our work. But back then, between 97 and 2000, we didn't have mobile phones or that digital stuff. I had to actually, with a proper camera, take pictures. And take the film to be processed and developed. Whereas now it's like so easy to document what you're doing and make videos like I'm doing now. And yeah, the technology wasn't there, but it is now. So I'm using it as much as possible So I'm making YouTube videos, doing TikTok, doing Instagram, loads of social media, building the websites and things like that. So I'm putting myself out there online. And if you're an artist, you should too. But if you're not, but books are still cool things. And I was talking to my mother half today, and I said, all of that stuff can just disappear digitally. Digital stuff can, whereas I've got paintings and prints and physical media. And my friend's a really massive collector of vinyl. So he messaged me today, he's just bought pre-ordered the new Boards of Canada album, which is coming out soon. Can't wait to listen to that, really excited. I kind of like Boards of Canada, because I'm big into electronic music, if you didn't know. So, but yeah, I do like physical media. Because if you think about it, you're just renting the music or renting the films. You don't own them. So I don't know. I've got a whole drawer in my living room of DVDs. Crazy, isn't it? And I did have a whole stack of VHS tapes from when I used to make VHS videos and stuff like that. So yeah, I still like real stuff. So I'm a big collector of books and artists, things and stuff. So, but yeah, there's the inside cover. That's from my open house a few years ago, which I did. And what else have I got in here? Stickers stuck to things. Yeah. Pictures of prints. I've got pictures of flyers in here from exhibitions that I've done. So yeah, so it's like a time capsule of what my practice is about. So anyway, hope you're doing well out there. Been a hectic, busy day. I'm a bit tired today. We'll be honest with you. I nearly was going to record this as the audio version, but I'm trying my best to sort of we're going to do more YouTube and post more stuff on there, as well as the video version of this is going to be on Spotify and Apple. I don't know if Apple, I haven't been able to figure out whether they put the video stuff on there now. So, love that. That's brilliant. So there's loads of pictures in the book. So yeah, so if you haven't got a copy of any of the books, just to let you know, there's very little copies left. I can't be exactly sure how many of the books are left over, but if you want a copy of it, they're £10 each, and I do free shipping all over the world. So there you go. Right, it's Barrie J Davies, just about to nip off and have me tea. But I hope you're doing well out there, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. And if you're an artist, don't forget to document your work. Ciao for now, peeps.
Barrie J Davies is an artist.